Thank you so much, esteemed guests. May I request దయచేసి అందరూ కూర్చోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్, అందరికీ స్వాగతం. దయచేసి అందరు కూర్చోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుకున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ మే ఆల్సో రిక్వెస్ట్ our media brothers to please take their positions. Thank you. ఈ లాక్డౌన్లో డ్రైవ్స్కి వెళ్ళడం, బయటికి వెళ్ళడం has been completely stopped. కానీ ఈరోజు మార్నింగ్ when we all were coming to the groundbreaking ceremony of Medha rail coach factory, the situation was different andi. The nature was bustling, rain. It was a beautiful Telangana. In fact, it was the right Telanganaku Haritaharam. It was showing anamata. What a beautiful morning it is. Great morning to everyone present here. Na peru Chetan, Siddipet Jilla, Telangana. Ilanti moments lo, I feel very proud to call myself as a Telanganite. Under the able leadership of our visionary Chief Minister, Shri Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, our Telangana has taken leaps of development and it is all visible. And today is one such day. A warm welcome to one and all once again, distinguished honorable ministers, guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of Medho Servo Drives Private Limited, we would like to extend warm welcome to everyone at this groundbreaking ceremony and thanking you for responding to our invitation to attend to this function. It is a pleasure for us to have the opportunity to say a few words about Medha's commitment towards manufacturing of products for Indian and global railways. Well, I will go on with Medha's what have they done in the past and what are they going to do in the future. But before that, may I request Shri Y. Kashyap Reddy Garu to please come on stage and help me honoring the guests present on the stage. I request Shri Y. Kashyap Reddy Garu to please come on stage and felicitate the guests in order. Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister of Industries, IT and Commerce, MA and UD, Government of Telangana. Thank you for your presence, sirs. We would like and gentlemen. To talk more about Medha, we started our journey in the year 1984 by starting a small setup at our existing registered office, Nacharam, Hyderabad, for manufacturing of stepper motors under the able guidance of our visionary promoters, Sri Yugandhar Reddy and Sri P.S. Babu. Our company has grown today to an all-time high with over 12 companies on 4 continents. Now, with the turnover of more than 2,100 crores, we have established ourselves as the largest railway electronics company in India and largest supplier of all railway power converters to Indian Railways, with a strong team of 3,500 people. A huge round of applause for that. Our main focus areas: railway propulsion systems and railway signaling systems. Now, we had diversified our business to other domains of solar inverters, canal automation, and propulsion of electronic vehicles. R&D focus is 10% of revenues with 600 plus R&D staff. Our CSR activities are 20% of our profits, with books, scholarships to 22 lakh students so far. In line, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. In line with achieving our vision to be world leader in railway products, we have factories in India, Spain, Italy, US, and Brazil, and have exported products to more than 20 countries till now. We are most thankful to the government of Telangana for their support and cooperation they have given us. We've actually made a video, sir, but since everybody's sitting, once we all go down, we'll check out the video. We have made a proposed rail coach factory video, and we'll show that to you later. To take our event further, may I now request our Honorable Minister for Industries, Commerce and IT, Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu, to do the honors for lighting of the lamp with all the esteemed guests present here on the stage. Thank you so much, esteemed guests. And now, as I told you that we have made a short video to show you the journey of Medha and also the proposed rail coach factory. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to watch the video, and I request our AV team to please play the video. Video can be seen on the screens either side of the stage. Thank you.
For over 30 years, Medha has been successfully delivering a wide range of products and integrated solutions for locomotives and train sets. Projects have included propulsion systems and products for building of new traction vehicles, modernization and efficiency improvement of old vehicles, and retrofit solutions to revive non-performing vehicles. AC traction for diesel-electric locomotives is proven for its benefits, such as higher haulage capacity, higher reliability, reduced maintenance, and lower life cycle costs. With experience of more than 1,000 AC traction systems in operation, Meta supplies complete range of traction equipment for locomotives, including alternator, IGBT-based traction converter, auxiliary converter, locomotive control system, driver desk, and AC traction motors. Efficient engine control is provided with electronic governor to replace high-maintenance mechanical governor. Head-end power converter supplies auxiliary power for entire passenger train. Meta also supplies retrofit solution of IGBT traction converter and modern controls to replace old GTO and thyristor-based converters, thereby increasing reliability of locomotives and overcoming obsolescence issues. Meta has retrofitted over 3,000 old DC traction locomotives of various makes and models with modern control system to improve haulage capacity, reduce maintenance, and provide safety and longer life to traction equipment. Fuel and emission improvement products for engine include common rail fuel injection retrofit solutions and auxiliary power unit to reduce unwanted idling of engine. Meta has a dedicated team of over 45 people using Meta's remote diagnostic system to provide 24/7 off-site support for over 4,000 locomotives already operational. After successful design and supply of electric multiple units, Meta has designed and developed higher power EMU with underslung traction and auxiliary equipment for long-distance higher speed operation. The EMU has 50% motoring with higher acceleration and deceleration, fully air-conditioned coaches with automatic door controls. Medha provides retrofit solutions to improve availability and reliability of old or non-performing train sets. Such solutions will usually include replacement of GTO and thyristor-based converters with IGBT-based converter, installation of train control and management system, auxiliary converter, improved HVAC system, and infotainment system for passenger comfort and convenience. Train control and management system integrates propulsion, brakes, doors, passenger information systems, and HVAC using industry standard Ethernet backbone. Medha's project for 1600 horsepower diesel electric multiple unit includes supply of complete traction chain including engine, alternator, traction converter, traction motors, control panel, and driver desk. These DEMUs provide higher acceleration and deceleration for non-electrified passenger routes while having lower maintenance costs compared to hydraulic power packs. Other technologically critical area where Medha addresses clients' needs is safety signaling systems, all of which are Senelec SIL 4 compliant. More than 200 electronic interlocking systems have been supplied for projects, including track expansion projects, signaling system implementation projects, and upgradation projects. These are easy to install, scalable, and can be easily integrated with centralized traffic control. Medha's digital axle counters used for track occupancy detection are easy to install, reliable, and have negligible maintenance costs compared to track circuits. Selecting
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That were a few products of Medha. Now, మనం అందరం ఇక్కడ గ్యాదర్ అయ్యాం ఫర్ ద గ్రౌండ్ బ్రేకింగ్ సెరమనీ ఆఫ్ రైల్ కోచ్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ. మరి రైల్ కోచ్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది, హౌ డిడ్ ద ఐడియా కమ్ అప్, వీ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ గ్యాదర్డ్ దట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇన్ టు అ స్మాల్ వీడియో. లెట్స్ చెక్ ఇట్ అవుట్. All right, I guess there is a little technical glitch. We'll be back solving that pretty soon. To take the program further, may I request Kashyap Reddy Garu, MD of Medha, to please come forward and speak a few words, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Shri Kashyap Reddy Garu.
Warm welcome to our Honorable Minister, Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu, to Sri Harish Rao Garu, Minister of Finance, Srimati Savita Indra Reddy Garu, Honorable Minister for Education, Dr. G. Ranjit Reddy Garu, Honorable Minister of Parliament, Sri K. Prabhakar Reddy Garu, Honorable MP for Medak constituency, Sri Yadaya Kale Garu, MLA for Chevella constituency, G. Maipal Reddy Garu, Honorable Member for Legislative Assembly, Patancheru constituency, Mahendra Reddy Garu, MLC for Rangareddy constituency, Honorable Member of Legislative Council, Bhupal Reddy Garu from Medak constituency, and all the dignitaries on the stage. A warm welcome to all of you, and thanks to all the people who have come here today to attend this momentous occasion for Medha. I wanted to share a short story, a long one, but I'll try to make it short, how Medha started. Medha Sarod Drives started with a very humble beginning. It was just two engineers coming out of ECIL in 1984 with a simple idea that let's make something by ourselves. And they started with very little of what savings they had and a little bit of small loan from State Finance Corporation, but full of grit and determination. They started this company and they started on this journey from a small single room, and today this company has touched so many people. In 1990, they were introduced to Indian Railways and they saw a lot of opportunities. As an engineer, when they saw Indian Railways, they said, there's so many new things we can do. But when they saw the system, they said, the system is only asking for imported products, or you go and get a technology transfer. And these foreign companies, they were telling them that this is what, as a technology transfer, you can take. You can either take it or leave it. We'll not do any changes for you for your Indian requirements. And our two founders, they said, our Indian engineers are building space rockets in NASA, going to US, and we can't build our own products for India, in India. And that's the question with which they started. And ever since, they have been developing products for Indian Railways. And it took them a long time, about 15 years, to get recognition from the Indian Railways, acceptance from the customer to gain their confidence. But by the year 2005, Medha, with a turnover of 25 crore rupees, was well on its path for an explosive growth. Today, 15 years later, in 2020, our two founders will be very proud of Medha. Medha today is a group of 12 companies, of which 7 subsidiaries, which are 2 in India, 2 in Europe, 2 subsidiaries in US, 1 in South America, and 4 joint ventures in India. With these 12 group companies and a consolidated revenue of 21,000 crores, we have today a family of 3,500 employees at Medha Group. Medha's products have been exported to more than 20 countries from here in Hyderabad. Medha is today the largest propulsion equipment supplier to Indian Railways. It is also the largest railway traction motor manufacturer for Indian Railways. and it is also the largest Indian company supplying signaling equipment to Indian Railways. Our two founders have now retired from their day-to-day operation, and they are not available here today with us because of health risk of COVID, but we are carrying forward their legacy, and we are carrying forward their teachings in terms of the operating philosophy of these companies. And we dearly miss them on this auspicious occasion. Last year, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has inaugurated a train in Delhi by the name Vande Bharat Express. This train was the first Indian-designed and Indian-built train running at 160 kilometers per hour. And most of the equipment in this, including the propulsion system, has come from Medha Servo Drives. This train is running 5 days a week, 1600 kilometers a day from Delhi to Varanasi and Delhi to Katra since March 2019. And except for few minor glitches in the first few days, it has been running flawlessly. And these trains are running with exceptional punctuality, and the ridership is very high because all the passengers are experiencing something like a European quality train in India for the first time. And with that, they are willing to pay a little higher price for the tickets, but to be taking their journey on these trains. Similarly, Medha's equipment is running on several thousands of trains every day and making sure that the Indian Railways run punctually. In railway signaling, we recently got an order from South Central Railways in Secunderabad for a system called Train Collision Avoidance System. And this is a system that will help run the trains with safety, and even in case of human-related errors, it will take care of the protection of the trains. This system has proven very successful and sometimes even better than a competing European technology called ETCS. And we are still continuing to improve this system. Such systems have saved a lot of foreign exchange for our country by developing the products in India. Not fully satisfied with the achievements we have got on railway domain, we wanted to look at other areas where we can bring the benefits of technology. And a few years ago, we started looking at other areas where we can build long-term infrastructure, reliable infrastructure. We identified solar inverters as a very promising area with renewable energy, green energy, and it was a very good potential area for us because we found only Chinese companies flooding the market in India, and there was not a single Indian company in sight which could do these solar inverters. Today, Medha is the only company which can do megawatt scale solar inverters in India, designed in India, and we have recently executed an EPC project with the Neyveli Lignite Corporation in Tamil Nadu for 209 megawatt, and it is using the first time designed and manufactured in India solar inverters. 3 years ago, we came across an opportunity to automate canals, to bring benefits of technology to our brothers and sisters in the farmer community. We just jumped at the opportunity immediately. We had to do something for our brothers and sisters in farmer community, and this is the opportunity we had. They are struggling day and night to take care of our food. Many first world country water resource experts have told that India has the longest and the best canal network in the world. But still, we keep seeing the scarcity of water situations from time to time in different regions. What we need is a technology solution to leverage our canal system for effective utilization of the water for farming. Today, we are executing a project in KBJNL, Karnataka, to automate 1,750 kilometers of canal network with 4,500 gates which will control the flow of water in autonomous remote operation to achieve effective distribution of water without any wastage. This is the first project of its kind, and when it is fully operational, we are all waiting to see the benefits that this project will bring. Over the last 2 years, like you saw in the video, our design team has been building electric propulsion kits for electric battery buses, and we are now working with few like-minded Indian bus manufacturers to make a transition to green energy, pollution-free electric buses. Again, we are the only Indian company to have designed such electric propulsion kits in India for the electric bus segment. Today, our R&D center in Hyderabad, in Cherlapalli, has 600 highly motivated, mostly young engineers who are all believing in the vision of this company and who are all looking forward to doing good for our country. During the COVID lockdown, our engineers decided to build a medical ventilator. We didn't have any experience about ventilators. Leave alone that, we don't have any experience in any medical equipment. But starting from scratch, without any knowledge of this, with only one single focused mind that we need to do something for our country in this hour of need, in this COVID pandemic. Meanwhile, NASA in US also started a similar project to develop a ventilator, and through a selection process, they licensed their design to MEDA, and we are using that license to improve the design further, do medical trials, and then productionize these ventilators. These are a few examples. There are many more like this, but these are just a few examples of what we have done. It goes to prove the English proverb which says, fortune favors the brave. In India, we believe God supports the one who has courage to take the path less taken. Our founders always had a simple lifestyle, but always high thinking. 10 years ago, in our internal discussions within MEDA, we used to discuss, one day we have to make our own trains here in MEDA, but we never told this anywhere outside because other big industry people would have laughed at us, looking at our audacity, at how big we are dreaming. But today we are fulfilling that dream by setting a solid foundation to a rail coach factory right here to build new trains for our country. Now the rail industry is watching us with caution, and they're saying, maybe these people can actually do it, and we will do it. These are bold dreams, but to make these bold dreams into reality, we need bold and timely support. 3 years ago, we put forward this bold vision to make railway coaches and trains here in Hyderabad to Honorable Minister Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, under the guidance of our beloved Chief Minister Shri K.C.R. Garu. He was already working on his own vision, how to build industry in Hyderabad and in Telangana. His strategy was simple. Focus on good infrastructure, which will attract good companies and good people who will develop new products and services and then improve the economy, which in turn will again have more taxpayer money going back into good infrastructure. It's a simple idea, but it needs a long-term effort. Hyderabad was already becoming a well-known brand in IT sector, but his vision, Sri KTR Garu's vision, was much larger than that. Make Hyderabad #1 in IT, but also bring other industries to Hyderabad and to Telangana through right policies and effective and prompt execution. With this visionary support, MEDA made a MOU with TSIC in 2017, and we got allotment of this land in 2019. We could not have hoped for a better location. Such a large piece of land, which is required for a large coach factory in one place, and such closeness to a vibrant and growing Hyderabad city and access to railway track. It is the perfect combination of land what we would have asked for. And we are thankful to KTR Garu, the whole government of Telangana, TSIC, the district administrations of Rangareddy and Sangareddy for felicitating such a perfect location. Thank you very much, sir. Now, KTR Garu has done his side of what he had promised. Now it is Meda's turn. We need to deliver on our promise. Over the next 4 to 6 years, we will invest about 1,000 crores of rupees to create state-of-the-art infrastructure which will employ 1,000 plus people to deliver high-quality trains from this factory here. We always believed in inclusive growth, that everyone around us should grow along with us, and we have developed a large base of suppliers at Meda, suppliers in and around Hyderabad, who grew along with us as our company grew. Now more suppliers will be inspired and developed in this area, in the nearby areas and regions, to generate an estimated 1,200 indirect jobs. This factory will turn out highest quality trains and locomotives to make our country proud. All types of railway rolling stock, including coaches, train sets, locomotives, metro trains, and monorails will be developed here with a capacity of 500 coaches per year and 50 locomotives per year. We are also in discussion with a highly reputed for high quality European train builder to be part of this project. Timing for this factory could not have been better. Indian Railways, under the leadership of Honorable Minister of Railways, Shri Piyush Goyal, has just announced an RFQ to the industry to participate in introduction of private train services with an estimated private company's investment of 30,000 crores, which will be mostly in the form of modern trains running at 160 kilometers per hour. Many railway ministers before have broached the topic of privatization, but none have found the right formula, nor had the vision and determination of Shri Piyush Goyal to strike the right balance to start the privatization effort. If things go as planned, India will see trains built in India by private companies being run by private operators as early as 2023, heralding a new age of high-quality train services for Indian passengers. As the Indian middle class keeps growing, aeroplanes and airports will not be able to support the number of people who want to travel. For high population density countries like India, we need high-speed train travel, which is the right solution. And this has already been proven in many parts of the world like Europe, Japan, Korea, and even recently in China, that high-speed train travel is the only solution where the population density is very high. Through Make in India policy, the central government has already mandated all trains that will be used in India have to be manufactured in India, whether it is metro trains or the newly proposed private trains. They have to be manufactured in India